What's good? Gang, it's your boy Lowdown, aka what, dot fuck 'em up.
Really wanted was some millions. Yeah, I went and got it out the mud, ain't had no feelings. Yeah, I was grinding, I was trapping out them buildings. My young niggas in that field, them niggas struggling. But always
You already know, you see the vibe. We about to talk big gesture. To my big gesture. Jets, Jets. You already know, man, how I give it up my Jet niggas, man. This shit ain't no game. My favorite sports team, any sport, bro. Like, I go hard for my Jets. I punch nigga lights out for my Jets. So when this season come around, man, you already know how excited I am. The whole Jet Nation excited. We mobbing this shit, bro. That's it. We mobbing. A-Rod healthy. The old line looking real good. G-Dub, G5. His mama called him Pickles. He looking real right now. I can't hold you. G5 looking like he about to take off this year, man. Like the route running is always been there. I think with Garrett, his next step was just having a consistent quarterback. That's his only issue, bro. When you got a nigga like me throwing you the ball, it's only so much you can do. And Zach Wilson is pretty much me out there. Feel me? And I ain't shit. That's what I'm trying to tell you. G Dub been performing these last 2 years, 1,000 yards, both his first 2 seasons. He been balling at a high level. Opened a lot of eyes. A lot of people's aware and know his capabilities in this league. And Aaron Rodgers, a healthy Aaron Rodgers, he could definitely be one of the best receivers in the NFL, if not the best receiver in the NFL. But so far in training camp, yeah, G Dubs has been killing everybody, man. He catch what he want when he want, bro. Pretty much, man. And I love to see it. Now I see a lot of people on just social media they bashing DJ Reed. Damn, DJ ain't shit and DJ ain't that, but that's Garrett Wilson, man. That's G Dub. He cooking 95% of the cornerbacks in the NFL right now. And let's not act like DJ Reed ain't been strapping shit up for these last 2 seasons with us, man. DJ Reed been balling at a high level since he's been on the Jets. I would say he's been snubbed twice, not once, twice Pro Bowl selections. I won't go as far as saying all pro because all pro usually, number one corners. They gonna get that nod all the time. But DJ Reed been locking shit up these last 2 years, bro. And I appreciate DJ Reed. I love DJ Reed. I hope that he can work something out for the long term, another maybe 2 year, 3 year deal. But it's probably unlikely because other dudes got to get paid. Now, speaking of other dudes got to get paid, Hassan Reddick. We traded for him a couple months ago. He come from the Eagles, and my first thought, like, nah, he based off his press conference and shit, it's like, he locked in. He just want to play the contract out. He ain't worried about that right now. But this first week, as we know, Hassan Reddick been holding out, hasn't showed up the mini camp, hasn't showed up the training camp yet. And I ain't too worried about it because he's a vet. And veterans know how to keep their body in shape. They know what they got to do in the offseason to get right. So I'm not worried about Hassan Reddick. That's just been a big distraction. And I'm hearing that the deal is close to being done. It's probably a few million apart on the deal with the Jets and Hassan Reddick team, but that's going to get done. Sauce is looking like Sauce. You feel me? You haven't been hearing anything about Sauce, and I'm gonna take that as good news. Because if it was something bad, that'll be posted. Everybody in media be going crazy, like, "Oh, Sauce took a step back. He's getting killed in practice by this nigga and that nigga," and that ain't the case. You feel me? Sauce is Sauce. They said Jermaine looks stronger, faster. Quinn ain't gonna be cute. The defense is just the defense. I ain't worried about nothing happening on the defense, man. I'm actually happy Hassan Reddick decided to hold out because now Will McDonald, our first round pick last year, he gets to get more reps with the first team. He get to go against Tyron Smith and Morgan Moses, and that only could make him better. If you're going against a Hall of Famer, Tyron Smith, every day in practice, if you don't get better from that, then you just ain't shit. You don't deserve to be in the league. But he's definitely getting better out there from the reports. Robert Sala, the other shit I see, getting better. So I ain't even gonna worry about the defense this year. I feel like our defense is gonna take another step. Another step. Only position I'm really worried about on our defense are the safeties. Is Tony Allen gonna be that guy for the long term, or did he just have a good off season last year? Because it really didn't translate to the season last season. He had a iffy season. It wasn't mind blowing. It wasn't some shit that had you thinking like, yeah, we got our safety of the future. It definitely wasn't that, but it was definitely serviceable. It was nothing to be like, damn, man, this nigga on the field again. It wasn't that bad, but it was like, oh, I don't know if we have a safety for the long term. And then we got rid of Jordan Whitehead. For some reason, dude forgot how to tackle. This motherfucker forgot how to tackle. His whole career, that's pretty much what he been. Hard hitting, tackling motherfucker, pause. But how the fuck you get to the best city in the world and you forget how to tackle, you forget how to play? And he teased us because week one, Buffalo, dude had about 3 or 4 picks. He ain't have another picks the rest of the season, man. He just don't be putting himself in the right spots to make the plays and shit like that, bro. So I ain't going, I'm not going to go too hard on Jordan White because he's not here no more. So fuck that nigga. No matter if I'm not even gonna say fuck that nigga, 'cause that's really little cousin. You feel me? That's real little cousin. So I'm gonna give him a little grace. My bad, Whitehead. I fuck with you. You still my guy, but you out of here. So Chuck Clark, he's here now. He was traded for him last season, but towards ACL training camp. But now he ready to roll. He ready to roll. And I feel like, with that front four, Jermaine, maybe Kinlaw, Quinnen, Reddick, that's gonna be dangerous, man. They're gonna be getting at the quarterback so fast that the defense ain't gonna the backing ain't gonna have a bunch of time just standing around and having to follow niggas 100 moves. Nah, you got one good move. You get open on that one move, you're done. Play is over. So I ain't gonna focus too much on the defense. The world know our defense is elite, but let's dig into this offense, man. Aaron Rodgers is back healthy. He's looking amazing. He's looking great. And I'm glad a lot of you niggas, I'm glad a lot of you dick suckers is hating on him. Cause he feed off of that shit. Aaron Rodgers is sitting back like, he taking notes. He got receipts. He got all the receipts. He know your name, your mother name, all that. Man, Aaron Rodgers ain't playing with y'all niggas. He know who say, yo, nah, he 40. Do he still got it? Yeah, he got it. Nigga, the fuck? Aaron Rodgers. He'll turn the ball over. He's known for just making plays, throwing touchdowns. That's Aaron Rodgers. So I'm not even gonna dig too deep into that. But Aaron Rodgers, so he showed me he ain't Aaron Rodgers. And a lot of people like to bring up, yeah, but his last full season playing, he ain't do much. Nigga was throwing with a broken thumb on his throwing hand. You know how hard it is to perform when your thumb ain't right? It's hard to do anything without a thumb. And no, none of us, unless you're Aaron Rodgers or you're a quarterback playing with a broken thumb, can tell us how hard it is. But I'm pretty sure it's hard because you need your thumb for everything. So I'm looking for Aaron Rodgers to have a bounce back season. I won't say MVP season, but I think he'd be in the combo. If he's 100% healthy for the duration of the season, I feel like Aaron Rodgers could definitely throw for at least 4,000 yards, maybe 35 touchdowns. Easy, easy. And we know like who the ball gonna go to. That's G5. G5 gonna get at least 15. G5 gonna get at least 15. Matter of fact, Pickles. Your mother call you Pickles, I'm gonna call you Pickles. Pause. But that shit there. Feel me? So he gonna get at least 15 and 8 tutties. I see that shit already, bro. It was supposed to happen last season, but we got derailed with the injuries. Not only A-Rod, our offensive line was in shambles. Everybody was hurt. None of them niggas could block. Like real shit, my daughter could have ran through, got a sack and shit. Cause them niggas wasn't blocking nobody. So what we do? What Joe do? What Joe D do? What JD do? You feel me? King Swindle. Go get Tyron Smith, the best tackle on the market. Then we go get John Simpson. Don't have a lot of footage and a lot of body of work, to really work with. But when you look at his last season in Baltimore, kid was astounding. Kid played great. So when you get like dudes like that in the building that want to be good, that want to take that next step, it's good for the team and shit. Cause that's where we at right now. We're a team. that we want to take that next step. These last 2 seasons, we've been a quarterback away from really making noise, really making the playoffs and shit. And I'm not even bothered because even if we made the playoffs last year, we wouldn't have won a game. And for the fan bases that's going to the playoffs and ain't winning games, suck my dick, because that ain't nothing to talk about, bro. That ain't nothing to be proud of. Yeah, but at least you went to the playoffs. Yeah, y'all niggas ain't win a game, bro. Every time the Jets go to the playoffs, nigga, we ain't no first round elimination team. We go to the second round. It's rare if the Jets get bumped out in the first round. That's just some shit that don't happen. It don't happen. So, like, yeah, like, feel me? Like, I like where we at right now as a team. The O line is looking real strong. But we only had G Dub, on the receivers end. Last year, Lazard shitted his pants. Now we know why Lazard got the contract. We know why we signed Lazard. Same reason we signed Carl, Aaron Rodgers. We did that to try to lower Aaron Rodgers and make him feel more comfortable. But Lazard, he dropped a lot last season, man. It got so bad, motherfucker ain't even play the last couple games, man. They ain't even let that motherfucker dress. Go sit your stupid ass down, man. Go sit your ass down, man. He look like Braxton, Jamie Foxx. And Lazard looked like Braxton from Jamie Foxx. Niggas gave him the sit your ass down. You feel me? Xavier Gibson started to blossom. But so far in training camp, Lazard is balling, man. He's showing, man, that I can produce on this team. I could be a weapon on this team, and I like that. I'm not gonna kick a motherfucker while he's down, because right now he working his way back to what we thought he was. I'm not gonna give it to him yet, but he working his way to what we thought we could actually have with him. And then he ain't gotta be the number 2 receiver because we bought in Mike Will. Mike Will made it. Bought in Mike Will from San Diego, or should I say LA, the Chargers. Bought in Mike Will. Big time receiver and shit like that. Mike Will only issue is staying healthy, but when Mike Will is out there, he's one of the best receivers in the NFL. Probably definitely the best number 2 receiver in the NFL. Hands down. Ain't nobody fucking with Mike Will when he's healthy. He gonna go up and get that shit every time. It's like he just know how to get open. You look at it, Mike Will is always open. And he not just cooking number 2 corners, he cooking your number 1 corner. He cooking everybody. Whoever step in front of Mike Will cooking them. And this is just facts. So now we have Mike Will, a real deep threat, a real number 2 receiver. Could be a 1C. 1B, I ain't gonna give him that. But 1C, he could be that on a lot of teams. Not on our team, because G5 is that real. But you adding another weapon like that for Aaron Rodgers, Mr. Back Shoulder. The dynamic just changes. Look what Jordy Nelson did. When you look at it, Jordy wasn't the fastest. Jordy wasn't the quickest, but a big frame. Aaron Rodgers know how to get the ball to the receivers with the big frame, bro. So we looking really good. Then we go out and draft the kid Malachi Corley. I haven't heard anything from Malachi this training camp either. But like I said about Sauce, no news is good news. Because if he was doing bad, we would hear about it. So I ain't gonna dig too much into that. Malachi, I'm excited for him. He's another guy that can get open in short yardage situations. You need a quick slant. He could take that quick slant 100 yards if you hit him while he's moving. No, he don't got the breakaway speed. He running through a motherfucker. He gonna run a motherfucker over. 9 out of 10. He gonna run a motherfucker over. He ain't looking to run out of bounds. He looking to run you over, son. He literally looking to run you over, man. So I'm excited about that shit, man, alone, man. And then Brees, look at the Brees Hall factor. Woo! Brees almost ran for 1,000 yards against a stacked box. Literally, no defense we played respected Zach Wilson enough to back up and shit like that. Everybody was in the box waiting for Brees Hall to get the ball because they pretty much knew what we was gonna do. They knew what we was gonna do. And that changes the whole dynamic of a team, bro. When defenses ain't scared of your quarterback and they not scared of no other receiver, I could easily double Garrett and leave everybody else 1-on-1 and stack the box. And that's an 8-man, 7-man box. Now every time Brees Hall get the ball, he got to make the first 2, 3 niggas miss. That could be hard for any running back. I don't give a fuck who you put back there, bro. That's hard for any running back to be productive. You gotta sit, you get the ball, and you gotta make one nigga. Like, as soon as you get it, you gotta spin off one nigga. Then you might gotta stiff arm another nigga. It's hard. So I'm really excited to see what Brees Hall do this year because with this old line we got, he got a chance to not rush only for over 1,000 for the first time in his career, but I think at least 12 to 1,300 yards. I feel like Brees Hall can really get in this offense. Not to mention his ability to catch out the backfield. I feel like Brees Hall could get another 300-400 yards out the backfield just catching, receiving. And we're a really deep team. We drafted two young running backs and shit. Braylon Allen, he looking like a fucking man child. Dude is like 20 years old, can't even drink. Can't even drink. Diesel as hell. And that's gonna be our short yardage guy. We ain't gotta run Brees a million times a game. I want to see him get at least 22 touches a game between receiving, running the ball. But you can give Brees a break on them third downs. Yo, Brees, go out there, do your thing. Here, let Braylon get some. You feel me? Now Braylon coming the game, and he gonna get them tough yardage, man. Especially behind this old line. Niggas ain't stopping Braylon Allen. If we need 2 to 3 yards, 3rd and 3, he gonna get that. 3rd and goal from the 3, he punching that in. It just is what it is. So we looking really good, man. Like we looking really good, man. I'm liking what Joe Douglas did. I'm liking what Coach Sala is preaching. Everybody seem a little more urgent this year. Like we ready to do something special. Then you look at the tight end position. You know, you got Tyler Conklin and Jeremy Ruck. Now Conklin's with a real quarterback, he easily could get you about 800 yards, 6 tutties. There's plenty of games I've watched Conklin get open. He toasted linebackers and slot corners, and he's open, but the ball just doesn't seem to find him. Like Zach Wilson just couldn't survey the field. Tim Boyle, Mike White, we got a bunch of dudes that just couldn't get him the ball. Now you got to do like Aaron Rodgers that see the whole field. He pretty much know what the defense is doing once he line up and see what the fuck y'all doing. He know where to go with the ball. So Conklin gonna have a lot of plays to eat. Plus, you with the other weapons we got, he's not gonna be a focal point. A lot of teams gonna sleep on Tyler Conklin, and Tyler Conklin gonna light their stupid asses right on up. Facts. He ain't gonna play no games with them niggas. He gonna light them right up, bro. He gonna light them right up, bro. 100%. So I really feel like we're in a good spot, man. I'm not gonna go as far as saying we're gonna win the Super Bowl and shit. I'm not gonna say that, but we have a great chance to do it. Like we have a great chance to do it if everybody stays healthy. Everybody stays healthy. We have a great chance to do it, bro. Jeremy Ruckett is finally gonna get the burn he deserved. Great blocking tight end, but also a pretty good receiving tight end. But we didn't see it because we had C.J. Uzama. And those snaps that Ruckert was fighting for pretty much was going to Uzama. But now that he's not here no more, Ruckert is the bona fide number 2 tight end. It ain't even enough for debate, it ain't enough for argument. He gonna get his shots every game. He gonna get at least 3 to 4 targets a game. And I'm pretty sure he's gonna make the most of it. You feel me? He's from a town. He's from a city. You feel me? Long Island. You feel me? He not from, the city, but he got New York roots, man. So I'm rooting for the kid, hoping he could come out and be on this bullshit, man. Hopefully he could come out and be on this bullshit, man. But so far, man, training camp has been very exciting. I'm excited, bro. We a couple weeks away from the season. This year is gonna be my first year going to a couple games, so I'm excited. But let's lock in, man. Monday, tomorrow, I believe, is the first day with pads. So that's when you really get to see the O line and D line work because it's hard to do what you do without pads when you're playing in the trenches. So tomorrow we really gonna see. I'll be back tomorrow for y'all. You already know, man. Jet the fuck up. Jets, Jets.
All we ever really wanted was some millions. Yeah, I went and got it out the mud, ain't had no feelings. Yeah, I was grinding, I was trapping out them buildings. My young niggas in that field, them niggas struggling. But all we ever really wanted was some millions.